Heel here, and today on the channel, we're taking a look at the new Ultimate Edition Fan Takeover Randy Orton from Wrestlemania 20, and we're going to compare it to the Basic and the Elite, and we're going to see which one is better. Stay tuned. Amazon has been home of the Fan Takeover WWE action figure line for quite some time. It started off as Elite, which did present us with this exact Randy Orton in Elite form. And we're going to compare this to this new Ultimate Edition that they have since transitioned to. So we're going to open up this first before we start to take a look at the original Elite. I was going to dig all around my figures to find the original WrestleMania Heritage Basic, because I do have that. But honestly, there's really no need. The head is inaccurate. The only thing accurate about it is the wrist tape, which we're going to talk about later. But let's take a look at this. On the back, it has his stats as usual. 6 feet 5 inches from St. Louis, Missouri, RKO, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion are the career highlights. And it says the rivalry between Randy Orton and Mick Foley had simmered to a boil. After the youngest member of Evolution had beaten, battered, and embarrassed the hardcore legend, the two had a date with destiny at WrestleMania 20, along with a few friends, as Evolution battled the Rock and Sock Connection. So, very cool, iconic match right there. And the cool thing about Fan Takeover is it is a voting system. So you will see right here the results of the vote. So the options were WrestleMania 20, which got 79.5% of the vote, which I'm shocked by because we already have this figure. Then WrestleMania 33, 9.7% of the vote. Crazy. Royal Rumble 2024, 10.7. Now, of those options, off the top of my head, I would say WrestleMania 20 is the most memorable, so I get why that won. Nice shot of young Randall, nice shot of the figure, and then right there, he is on the spine. But we're not here for the packaging. We are here to slice that seal right there. Case fresh style. So let me get these open, and then we can take a look at everything that this Ultimate Edition Randy Orton has to offer. So we're going to open it up. And as usual, one of my favorite things about Ultimates is the secret little, I guess you'd call them Easter eggs. And this one just says RKO on the bottom. And on the top it says the Legend Killer. So nothing too crazy there. But we're going to take this out. We're going to see everything that it has to offer. Unlike the Elite and the Basic, this one comes with a cloth goods Evolution shirt that is double-sided, which is my favorite. I love when they are not Velcro and they just form fit over the figure. There is the Evolution logo. And on the back, there it is. Look at that. That's awesome. The WrestleMania 20 crest on the back. We have the Intercontinental Championship, which I am going to compare to the Fan Takeover Elite. We have a couple interchangeable heads. We have a concerned Randy Orton head, which honestly, there's not many situations where you're going to use this head, especially if you're a displayer, not a player. Maybe if you do some fig photography. Otherwise, it's probably going to get toted up. But this is a pretty good likeness, I would say. Next up, we have the neutral head sculpt that came with the original Fan Takeover Elite, and we will compare this and the true effects on it as well. We've got the Orton pose hands that, honestly, if you're not using them, what are you doing? We have some fists. And now it's time for the figure itself. Interesting. There was some boot covers. Some clear plastic boot covers. All right, so off the top, I mean, ultimate articulation is always superior. It's nice to see that he's got full flexion of the left leg. Let's see, right leg. Pretty much. Ooh. This peg right there has some crotch rot, which is not good, especially if you mess with these a lot. I'm afraid to do the drop down. The hips aren't dropping down. There we go. Some stiff drop down hips there. All right, so black boots, funky foot here. Man, the quality control at Mattel is really not it anymore, man. We got to get that under control. The new ankle articulation, toes. All right. So let's start off from the bottom with the belts. All right, so here is the original Fan Takeover Elite belt. And here is the new Ultimate Edition. So, there they are. Nothing too different that I'm spotting off the top. I mean, the WWE logo on the originals is definitely much better. Especially this one right here. Definitely better than this little scribble that we got on the new one. Now, as I said, they do share a similar head. So right here is the original Elite, and this is the new Ultimate Edition next to it. I would say the new Ultimate Edition head sculpt with the True Effects is superior to the original Elite, so that's good. Now let's look at the gear and the tattoos. So, personally, I like this style of tattoo application. I think it has more detail. As you can see, the cut go through the tattoo. This one doesn't exactly have that. So the Elite is better there, I would say. Plus, look at the forearm tats. I would say it's better on the Elite as well. On both sides. I mean, they really went minimal on that forearm tat there. Yikes. It does wrap around, though, on the Ultimate. Same thing with the shoulder. Yeah, I would say overall, I prefer the tattoo applications and the look. I think they're a lot more crisp. These are a little bit more, I don't want to say blurred, but a little bit more jumbled and not as detailed. All right, let's look at the trunks. Which, by the way, I hate these long, skinny legs. Like, Randy Orton has some muscular legs. I know at this time they weren't as muscular as now, but they definitely weren't this skinny looking. All right, so let's see. Overall, I would say the applications of the side logos are much better on the new Ultimate. Got a little bit of cracking there on that Elite. Yeah, overall, I would say they were better. This one's a little bit dirty, right? It's a little bit smudged right there on the T. But I feel like the size on it is right. I feel like this is way too small. Now, as I said earlier, the only thing different about the basic compared to these is the basic is the only one of the three that has the correct hand tape. So these just have wrist tape. At WrestleMania 20, he had his hands wrapped as well, which the basic does represent. Going to take that smiling head off. We're going to put this concerned Randy head on. Look at that. I mean, it's a good-looking figure. It really is. It's a good-looking figure. The only thing really missing to me is the hand wraps, and honestly, I just wish that the tattoo applications were a little bit better. But I want to put this Evolution shirt on, see what it's looking like. I do. I love these non-Velcro shirts. I just think that they're the way to go. Definitely the way to go. I think they're a little bit more form-fitting. I think that they present well. And this figure is available now on Amazon.com. You can simply go to heelsdeals.com, but I'll also link it in the description in the video. He's looking to the sky like, what happened? What happened? The only thing about this shirt is it covers up the awesome blue trunks, so I feel like this would also get toted. And then we have what I call the entrance head sculpt, right? He showed up as Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, it looks good. Gonna put this on. Young Randall is one of my favorites as far as flashback ruthless aggression guys go. We have a little bit of quality control on the chin there as well. I would say overall, as far as look, it is better. I just wish that the tattoo application was as good as the Elite because they are very, very good. We don't need C-grips. We don't need fists. Not for this Randy Orton, so. Awesome figure. Again, it is available now on Amazon.com. $34.99, but today, as I put this video up, it is on a limited time deal for $24.99. So if you are kicking tires on this figure, get over to Amazon right now. Heels Deals, HeelsDealz.com, and pick up yours today. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Fig Heel. Twitter is at The Fig Heel. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to heelbooks.com and make sure you pick up a shirt over at heelbrand.com. Help support the channel so we can keep bringing you all the videos that you love. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE, Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at heelbooks.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Fig Heel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.